In this video, we're going to be looking at the best Arena 1 deck. So here's my personal favorite here. Arrows, Fireball Giant, Goblin Cage, Goblins, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Minions, and Musketeer. It's a really good beatdown deck. I personally like beatdown decks. I think this is the best deck that you can have. As you'll be able to see in a moment when I'm heading to a match, it has very good versatility. Bam, just went up to level 3, so we have a better King Tower and better Princess Towers now. And they do more damage, got more health, so that's always awesome. Let's get our level up chest. Let's have a look at this. 750 gold, I like that. 50 gems, 1 giant, 4 fireballs, we can upgrade that now, awesome. Oh my, 56 spear goblins. That's a lot. Alright, let's get to upgrading. There we go, all done. Now you may be asking why I used level 3 goblins over, say, a level 5 spear goblin or archers. It's just, I personally prefer the goblins rather than those cards. I think it has a better fit in this deck. That's what I'm going for. Yep, let's get into this. Alright, I like to start off in a beatdown deck with placing a heavy unit at the back. We can easily use the Mini P.E.K.K.A to counter that if need be. So I reckon we will, because it'll give us a split lane push. So what a split lane push is a push that is on both sides. So you see how I have troops on both sides now? That's what you call a split lane push. Easy, taking the first tower just like that. Alright. Just gonna put minions in for this. Gonna put down a goblin cage, I don't feel like taking that damage. So a minion in front to tank, not a minion, a giant. And when someone says tank, the word tank is used for putting a heavy enemy, so not an enemy, sorry. Putting a heavy troop, so a troop with a lot of health in front of another card. And then the card behind doesn't take any damage, and the card in front takes all the damage, but because it has a lot of health, it doesn't really matter. So then it does a lot more damage without taking any damage or anything, because the card in front is taking all the damage, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So these first few matches should be pretty easy. It's all honestly just about learning the cards and what they do and how effective they are and what does what in the game. So if you lose your first match or your second match or your third match, don't worry, it's alright. It happens. People lose matches all the time. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, here we go. I reckon we're about to get the win. 3 crown note. Okay. Almost. Alright, good game. We'll give him a little 6 emote. So that was a demonstration of this deck. Now, no, you're not going to get 3 crowns every time, but you are going to get consistent wins if you figure out how to use the deck and what's good with the deck. So I'm going to take the Goblin Cage here, just so that way I can upgrade it. We can then upgrade the Goblin Brawler, get a level 5 Goblin Brawler. So the Goblin Brawler is the goblins inside the cage, if you're wondering. Alright, right into the next match. Let's go. Okay, this guy's going to be a bit of a tough opponent. Easy. Goblins beat spear goblins at close range, if you're wondering. Just thought I should let you know that. That'll probably be something good to know. So there's a goblin cage in front of the giant, because a goblin cage actually building. And then it also has a goblin ball come out of it, which deals pretty high damage. So that'll take care of that giant. Alright, he's got a level 6 P.E.K.K.A down. Those minions should deal with that. Yep. And these goblins should deal with this prince, because the prince is lower level and it 2 hits the goblins. This is the thing that you need to just play Clash Royale to understand all the levels and how many hits, what takes what to beat what at what level. So maybe a mini P.E.K.K.A takes 2 hits to beat a musketeer if the musketeer is level 3 and the mini P.E.K.K.A is level 1, but it may only take 1 hit if it's a level 2 mini P.E.K.K.A and a level 3 musketeer. Does that make sense? So I'm not sure why this guy isn't playing cards. He's allowing me to build up a massive rush. Pretty odd. Nope, looks like we're gonna come out with the victory. Awesome. Alright. You can see this thing and it says a number on it. So for me it says 3 and it says 86 out of 100. That shows you what king and princess levels I'm on. So right now I'm on king level 3 and my XP is 86 out of 100 to level up to king tower 4. And to level up and get XP, all you have to do is upgrade cards. You can either do that or join a clan, which I'll show in a later video how to do that, and donating cards to your clan members. So you just go in here and then file run, but I can put a video out showing how to do that. Awesome. Now we'll do 1 or 2 more matches and I reckon we'll be able to wrap that video up. Well, we're waiting. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I'm not sure why the bottom of my screen's popping up. If you guys can see that, sorry about that. We're going to put a goblin cage over here. Pull the giant into the middle. And then... never mind, I thought I was going to get both towers hitting on the giant, but it wasn't. That's alright. Gonna fireball the knight. Get some tower damage. It's always good to get chip tower damage. And when someone says chip tower damage, what that means is... so with arrows, how it only does 57 damage to the tower at... I don't know what level this is. I think it's level 3 or level 4. Then that's chip damage, because it's only doing a small amount of damage to the tower. So it's not doing anything major. Alright, these minions should easily take care. Yep. Arrows those. And I think we'll be able to... I'm gonna say we'll be able to build up a push, but never mind. We'll throw in a musk behind it. That'll give it good air support and whatever else it needs. And now, because he's just killed that, go ahead and drag his giant. Put a giant of mine down. Throw some minions on it. Gonna fireball the mini P.E.K.K.A. This match isn't looking too good, guys. I will be honest. Got a goblin cage right here. Distract the giant. Put a musketeer behind. Fireball that musketeer. Alright, so we actually are losing at the moment. This guy's rushing. So when someone says rushing, I hope that's pretty obvious, but what that means is they're placing lots of cards very quickly. So instead of building up for a push, what they're doing is just placing cards, which can actually be a very effective strategy if played right. Put minions. Alright, this is going to be the push to win, otherwise we're not going to win. Yep, looks like this is going to be our first loss, guys. That's alright. Wins and losses come. It happens. We'll just keep defending to the best of our abilities. Yep. Good game. We're not going to be able to stop that giant. So you can win and you can lose. It just all depends, honestly. Alright. Now I can start doing face cam if you guys want to see face cam. So that is a possibility if you guys would like to see it. Just a thought. Now, I have dropped down trophies, but don't worry. Everyone drops down trophies. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to win every game. You're going to lose games here and there. When you start getting higher, you're going to lose more and more games. I probably win around 55% of my games on my proper account. And I'm almost at 6,000 trophies. I think I'm sitting at around 5,800, 5,900 at the moment. So don't worry if you lose a couple games. It's all a part of the game. There we go, we've stopped that attack fully and we've got a pretty nice counter push. Awesome, this is what I love to see. Goblin Brawler destroying. And Goblin Brawler gets in 2 hits, nice. 3 hits, oh, awesome. Now also another tip. Oh, never mind indeed. I was about to show you when the optimal time is to release a card, because you don't actually want to have 10 elixir at any time. So I'll show you now. You want to release it about now, because when it hit 10 elixir, I'll show you. Show you what happens. Look at the elixir bar once I've dropped the troop when I'm at 10 elixir. You see, I had already dropped it, but because it takes a second for it to deploy, it doesn't start producing more elixir. So if you drop it about halfway through 9 elixir, then you will always get that constant elixir flow, so you will never stop making elixir. And yeah, it can actually make a difference. It can make a pretty big difference, so always try to do that. Unless you want your enemy to play a card first, then I'd suggest waiting. Alright, there we go. Another win. Alright, 200 coins. I reckon one more win, one more game, and it'll be done. I'm just showing you guys how to use the deck. So yeah, again, Clash Royale is just very much about trial and error, learning how to use cards. Never going to be perfect the first time. Never going to be perfect any time, really. It's all just about trial and error. See how we've just dragged the giant in there? Into the middle. And now this Goblin Brawler is beating up the giant. Now our Goblin Brawler will beat up the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Awesome. Now Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, if it went to the... Oh, it's gonna kill the Prince anyway. And then got a lock on the tower. That's what you like to see. We're going to go for a right lane push now. Try to get the other tower. I'm going to fireball. Kills everything. We'll just leave them. They're 2 shots at the tower. Awesome. Gonna throw a musketeer down here. Not sure what this guy's laughing at. We'll give him a little 6th birthday emote. Place a mini pecker in the pocket. So when someone says a pocket, they're referring to right here. No way, that was beautiful. That was absolutely stunning. I was hoping we were going to get a lock on him, but we didn't. It's alright. He's not always going to get tower damage, and that's fine. Throw a goblin cage down, just so we can get that 4 elixir back. Now it's double elixir. So a musketeer down. Yeah, this is what I like to see. This is going well. Now I've got a bit of a swarm push, which is pretty good. So that's just a lot of cards on the field at once. Obviously pushing to kill. Just arrows all this down. Place a musk here. A mini pecker. Awesome. Just not going to kill it, not going to 3 crown it, but that's alright. Good game. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it today, folks. I'll be making an Arena 2 deck, an Arena 3 deck, an Arena 4 deck. I'll be making the best deck for each arena. Those videos will be coming out in the following weeks, days. Not sure, whenever I get around to making them. If you guys liked the video, consider leaving a like and hitting the subscribe button. Also, turn on post notifications so you can get future uploads from me as soon as I drop them. If you would like to recommend me do anything, please put it down in the comments below. Any decks, any games you'd like me to play, what you'd like me to do on this channel. If you just have a message for me, if you'd like to say something to me, feel free and just drop a comment. But other than that, thanks for sticking around. See ya.